Hi everyone, I just wanted to quickly give an honest review of the Versa sit to stand desk. All of the pros and cons after using it for a couple months. I did leave it as it was so that you can see any dirt or dust or anything like that, wear and tear on it. Again, this is about a couple months of use. So it does come in a black color. It does come in a couple parts. It's extremely heavy. I personally was able to put it together as a 30-year-old female. You may need some help from someone else to put it together, but it wasn't, tiny pieces or just a couple pieces, but it's definitely a very heavy desk. So if you're putting it, you will be putting it on top of another desk. Make sure the desk you put it on is sturdy. I have it on this L-shaped desk. It's just like a $100 desk, nothing crazy, but you do want to make sure you don't have it on anything flimsy and you want it on something level as well. So just quickly showing how it's used. There is a button over here, as you can see, lit up in blue, and the right side is to raise it up. Left side is to put it down. And then you can see under here how that's working as well. That part is moving over all the way to the right as far as it'll go, and then to the left as well. There is a caution sign in there. It's a pinch hazard, so make sure you don't have anything nearby there, as it definitely could pinch. So it's very seamless, very fancy, straight through. I used it because I've had some back pain after giving birth, and it's very difficult for me to sit at my desk. I work from home every day. So I do use this, I'd say about once an hour for 5 to 10 minutes. I'll stand up and then sit back down, which is what is suggested. So it's nice that it's very easy to do that. You don't need to crank anything. You just need to hit this button. As far as anything to plug it in or how to use it, as you can see, I do have dual monitors here and a laptop as well. It also has a USB cord that I use to plug in my cell phone, but you can plug anything into the USB cord right here. So for my keyboard, I have it going through this hole right here. And then there's also a hole right here for wires and a hole right there for wires. It does have one plug that you need to plug in order to make it work. There isn't batteries or anything like that. It's not too long of a plug. So you're going to want to make sure that it's fairly close to an outlet. I have it plugged to this outlet right here. You want to make sure it's fairly close to an outlet, or obviously use an extension cord. But overall, for a sit-to-stand desk, it does seem like it's a little bit more on the high-end side. But there's definitely a reason for that. It's really great quality, really nicely made, and very easy to sit to stand and move it back and forth. So as far as how high it goes, this is the height of my desk. There's a small garbage can down there so you can see for size-wise. I am 5'6", and I'll show you how high up it goes. I usually do it to almost the top, but obviously you can get a taller desk if needed. It does clearly do a very high difference. Okay, so this is as high as it will go off of the desk. So definitely very high. One thing I'll say that I have noticed, it's a little bit of a pet peeve. I had a mouse pad and it's too big for this spot where I put my mouse. And you can see my mouse is scuffing up this a little bit. So you're going to need a smaller mouse pad or something like that. Not a huge deal. If you're using a laptop, it's not a problem at all. But just so you know, that's the only issue that I've personally had with it. But again, for a sit-to-stand desk, definitely great quality. Comes with the extra USB, very sleek, and I would highly suggest getting this.